Okay, I'm going to go through quotations now on the next video. There's a couple of different options we have on quotations. We can allow the customer to accept the quotation online, and as soon as they accept the quotation online, it automatically converts it to a sales order. Okay, so I'll quickly show you the two options. First off, we'll do just a standard quotation. The quotation is emailed to the customer. The customer can then view that sales order, and they can print that like attached PDF file and stuff like that. So we'll do that one first, okay? So I'm just going to do a quotation. I'll probably add labels like we did from the last. Bathroom, and add another label, and I'll call it bedroom. Okay, so I'll just add anything at all to this. Okay, so bathroom and bedroom. Okay, so now I have to select my customer. Again, remember from the last video, we can search customers. We can add customers by adding here. You type in the name, and you can create a new customer. For now, I'm just going to select the existing customer because I have this set up to show you on an email basically. So I click on set customer. And now basically what I do is I click on create sales order. And as I explained already before in one of the other videos, a quotation and a sales order is the same thing. Even from the back end here, if you go into the back end, there's no like quotations button and there's no like sales order button. It's sales for both of them, okay? And if you see here the quotation on number 44, if you click on the quotation number 44, the only difference is if I confirm that now, it's no longer a quotation. It converts it to a sales order, okay? So again, create sales order is the same thing as creating a quotation. It's the same thing. Create sales order automatically is set as quotation, and I click OK, and it's as quick as that. Okay, so at this moment in time, then you can print it off and you can email it, and you can do whatever you want. Okay, so I just want to show you quickly the difference between both viewing that quotation now and accepting that quotation as a sales order. So the customer is going ahead with the order, and they can actually approve that order directly from their email system. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up Opera here, and I actually have Joey, the customer, set up. So this is the customer's email, and you can see here that I have an invoice here or a quotation here, and I can view the sales order. Okay, so this is number 42. Okay, so sales order 42. It doesn't give me an option to accept and sign, so I know that this order, I can view this online and I can open up the PDF file. And there's the quotation, and there's my different sections and stuff like that. Okay, so basically everything is the same as a normal email or as any other system, but watch what we're going to do here now. So this is reference number 42. Okay, so I'm going to view the sales order, and basically when I view that sales order as the customer, I have options to download the PDF file, to print it, and we can view the actual sales order itself. Okay, so we can send messages and stuff like that too, but there's more to it than that. Because the customer has opened this link, okay, watch what happens now from what we can do from the back end. So this is what I was saying. This is what I was saying, that we'll be switching from the back end to the point of sale. So the sale is done in the point of sale now, but from the back end, as we said, that was sales order number 42. If I open that up, see this thing? The system automatically knows that Joey, as the customer, has clicked on that link to view sales order. So he has clicked on this link. So we know straight away they have viewed it. Okay? Which is a massive bonus straight away, because we know, look, the guy has looked at it. He hasn't come back to us, so I'm going to give him till tomorrow, and we're going to contact him. So we can click on this here, schedule activity. Okay, so this schedule activity will then give us options, so we can schedule an activity email, the call, meeting, order, and other options there as well. Okay, so at the moment we're going to do a schedule for the column. No reply from customer. Again, you can type in more notes down here. You have images, you can add what you want in there. Okay, again, the beauty is assigned to this. Just there, for instance, Jason was working today, but we needed to contact this customer tomorrow. but Jason is off tomorrow, I can actually assign this scheduled activity to a different account. Okay, so I can assign it to accounts. So when accounts logs in and checks their scheduled activity, they'll know that they have to contact Joey, because we haven't had a reply back from him. So that in itself, as a salesperson, that means everything, like, you know, because you're not going to forget to call him. Everything is there. Everything is there within the quotation, and all we have to do here is click schedule. Okay, so due in 2 days, no reply from customer. So in 2 days' time, I never actually set a date on it. So in 2 days' time, we will get notification to actually contact the customer because we haven't had a reply. So this information here is vital. Again, this is why we're using the back end and the front end, because the back end and the point of sale, because look, we can't do that from the point of sale. The point of sale is exactly what it is. We've sold, or we've tried to sell by creating the quotation. Now we're going to follow up on that, and this is where we follow up. So from this quotation alone, this sales order 42, I can now send a message to Joey either if I want to. If I send a message, that will go as an email message to Joey. Joey will get that as an email. Okay, and the log the note then is we can log an internal note then as well on the order if you need to remind something. So these buttons, and there's we've logged the note. Okay, so we can set alarms on the activities then as well. This here is who's following it. So anytime we send an email, Jason is going to get notification and Joey will get. Okay, and we can add more followers. So I could add accounts in there. I could add in 2 or 3 different other users. I could add in Joey's wife, if they wanted to get emails. So basically, when we click send, then so we have 2 followers at the moment. Well, Jason is obviously a follower because he's a salesperson. But if I click add a follower here, and I add Monica, and I click say add followers. Sorry, Monica. Oh yeah, I can see what's happening there. So basically when I'm clicking add followers, and I'm selecting Monica here, Monica doesn't actually have an email address. So it's opening up Monica, because we're not going to be able to send Monica an email if we don't have an email address. Okay, so I will select I think Ross has an email address. Yeah, so Ross has an email address, and we can click add followers. So basically what's going to happen now, there's 3 followers on this one particular quotation. What's going to happen now is when I send an email, all of these 3 followers will get notification. Okay, so basically what's going to happen is followers of the document and Joey Tribbiani. So it's going to send an email to each of these 3 followers. I know you don't see it here, but it will send it. Okay, and that's what these options are here for. So send a message again will actually email the customer directly, and it will keep track here on the right hand side of all correspondence. Okay, we can even set the system up that it will take incoming messages. So if Joey was to reply back, it would actually come in here as well. By default, we don't have it set up that way, but we can. Okay, so log note is just going to log an internal note, and schedule activity is exactly what it says there. You can schedule different things to remind you to do as on a particular order. All right, and then we can mark it as done and stuff like that as well. Okay, so it's very powerful. Mark is done in 2 days. You know, so you have full control. Okay, so that's basically this one here. The quotation was viewed by the customer. That happened because I clicked on this button here. Okay, so it's well worth having that button. Now I just want to show you the other option. Okay, so we also have an option to sales order 43. Okay, yeah, so this option here, I've turned it on the system before the video. So basically we can accept this quotation, and it will convert it to a sales order directly. So if we go back here to the quotations and we want to go to 43, so it's not saying Joey has seen the quotation because Joey hasn't actually clicked on the link yet. Okay, so the only information we have here is that we sent the quotation 2 hours ago. Again, this is very handy again, is, well, I wonder did I send that quotation. You open up the quotation, you can see here, I sent it 2 hours ago. There's the attachment. Sales order was created 2 hours ago. This is a complete log of everything, which is invaluable as a salesperson. It's really, really good. I use it myself here all the time, and I find it very good. So basically, and yeah, I'm going back to Joey as the customer. Joey's going to view, he's going to accept and view this. So now the difference I have here now is this is the old one where I just viewed the sales order. So I have an option to download and print, and this is the other option where we can set download and print, but I can also accept and sign it. Okay, so watch what happens now when I click accept and sign. So sales quotation 43. If I go back to the back end here, so 43 is a quotation. Okay, and quotation is sent. So let us know that we sent the quotation there as well. So watch what happens when Joey accepts this. So I'm going to accept and sign it. So it's coming up, by signing the proposal, I agree to the terms accepted on behalf of Joey Tribbiani for the amount of €73. And I'm going to sign it, Joey, whatever, okay? And accept and sign. So now that we've accepted and signed that, watch what happens now in here when we refresh the page. So that was sales order 43. And it is now a sales order. So we have now got the sale. The system is automatically updated because Joey has accepted it himself. Okay, and we can also click on there, order signed by Joey Tribbiani. That's going to be Joey's signature, but we can also have a look here and we can just quickly see Joey's signature there as well. Okay, again, the quotation was viewed by Joey because I clicked on that button. I clicked on the accept and sign button, the same as the other sales order button. Okay, so that is invaluable. So basically what's happening here also, when Joey, this is Joey's email, okay, when Joey accepted the sales order, Joey can now, in his email, Joey can see that there's a delivery order created, but the delivery order is in preparation. Okay, so watch what happens when I go back to sales order 43. So sales order 43 now has a delivery attached to it. Okay, here. So if I click on delivery, I can see that this here is ready. So I can click on it, and I'm going to mark that as done. So if I just click validate here, don't worry, I'm going to be doing another video on deliveries and stuff like that in the next day or two, so don't worry too much about this. And I apply. So basically what I'm doing is I'm delivering this item. Now if Joey goes back to his email, now when that has changed to 1, okay, we can send a notification via WhatsApp, via email, via text message to Joey as the customer, but also Joey as the customer. If I go back here and I refresh this page, so the order has gone out and I can refresh that, or if Joey goes back to his email and opens it again, shipped. See that? It went from preparation to shipped. So Joey as the customer knows exactly everything that's going on from the minute you sent him the quotation. He accepted the quotation. He knew that the delivery order was being prepared. He can actually he can even click on the delivery and he can see it. That's Joey as the customer, no login, no nothing, just through an email. So it's really powerful. So you as your business, you need to decide what way you want this set up. Do you want it just set up as just a normal sales order where they can't accept it, or do you want them to be able to accept it? So obviously we'll have to set up some automation rules and some workflows that's going to notify you that Joey has accepted the order. So basically what we'll do is when Joey accepts that order, we'll send an email to you as the business owner to notify you that Joey has accepted the order, and all you have to do then is basically get the delivery ready. Okay, and after that then we will do a similar video on receiving the money. Okay, so receiving payments, it can be done the same way. So we can send them the invoice the same way as we sent a quotation. They can accept and pay and sign the invoice, and basically the invoice is marked as paid the same way as the quotation was marked as convert it to a sales order. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. Again, you can do your quotations from the back end as well if you want. You can just click on your quotations there. You can click on create, and then you can add your customers that way and add your products this way. So as I was saying earlier in one of the other videos, basically we're using the point of sale to create the quotation, because it's I find it easier. It's easier in the eye. It's a bit more simpler. And then after the quotation is sent, what we're doing then is we're tracking. Let me go back here. I think it was number 42, wasn't it? Yeah. So we're tracking everything that happened in that quotation here on the right hand side, which is very valuable, you know. So any quotations you want to know what quotations was sent, going back to one of our other videos, see our videos, all our different filters here. So again, you could create a new filter, and you could save in your filters quotations sent, quotations not sent, and you can filter them all out. So you come in first thing in the morning, you can check your quotations, what has to be sent, what doesn't have to be sent. The flow of it is just really easy. Okay, and not all customers are going to like accepting orders via email and stuff like that. So some customers, and probably most customers, will probably like just ringing up and telling you that they want to go ahead with that quotation, or come into the store and say they're going ahead with that quotation. So again, we can do this in a number of ways. We can just click on quotations from within the point of sale. Okay, and that will give us a list of all quotations that we have open at the moment. Okay, you can literally just click on the quotation here, confirm. See the confirm button? So that's Joey, which is sales order 45. I can click confirm on that, and what that does, that pulls the actual information back into the cart. At this stage, then I can add more items to that quotation. I can click on create sales order. I can leave it a quotation and send the updated quotation back. Or if I just clear that off, if I click on quotations and I select that quotation and click confirm, yeah, they're happy enough, they want to go ahead with that. I click create sales order, and okay. That's job done. That's the same as what Jory done on the email. He accepted it, but basically we're accepting the quotation from within the point of sale. This is now a sale. It's no longer, number 45 is no longer a quotation. Again, if you go back to the back end, you refresh the page, you'll see sales order 45, which was here. 45 is now a sales order. So that will have deliveries. The guys in the warehouse will know now that they have to get this stuff ready for delivery. Okay, so everything is actually linked. Again, from the back end, if you wanted to do that, where's the quotation is here, the quotation is there, and you can actually just click on confirm. So if you click on confirm there, it's the very same as what we've just done in the point of sale. Okay, so either way, you can do it via email. The customer can accept it, you can accept it for them, you can add items to the quotation, more items, resend back the quotation by simply just clicking quotations, get a number 44, confirm it. That's all the items that's in sales order for, or quotation 44. Click adding more items to it, click create sales order, and leave it on quotation and click OK, and that will actually just update that existing quotation, and you can just email that quotation straight back to the customer. Again, nice and simple, nice and fast. Okay, so any questions on sending quotations, give me an email on info@rdseposolutions.ie.